picture. Make that bigger so that we can see the comments.
This?
The whole screen, yes.
Like this?
You could have did it easier, right? I don't know if you had it minimized.
This is new. I don't know. They got it set up different now, but this is new.
I don't like that. Where's the comments?
On this side. On the
You
left
sure?
side. You don't see them right there? Say left comments.
Oh, well, no. Make the screen bigger.
What you mean, man?
Like, make it fit the whole computer. No. Like you were doing earlier. There we go.
You need to be able to see yourself or something?
And the comments clear. And both. Yes, I need to make sure that you're not going to tell me if something's up there.
I would. If it was like that, I'll tell you.
Okay.
What's up, y'all?
Ain't nobody on. Oh, wait. It is some people on there.
Watching?
Oh. Okay. He left me for a second. Good evening, everyone. What's up, bro? What's all the eyes for? I'm just waiting for Wayne to come back, guys. I don't want to start without him because this is more so, this is more so his lead tonight. I'm definitely here to support this one. So, give me 1 second. I don't know where he went. We was all ready.
I took a long time. My bad. I just had to get something to drink. No, it's not.
You don't wish you could really see my face.
Nah, it's not.
Okay. Oh, you're observing. You never observe.
Who's that?
Who else?
Ro.
Oh, yes.
Mm-hmm.
So, let's dive into it. We have 2 things we want to talk about tonight. And I'm letting Bay take the lead.
Okay, so I just want to, talk about how to communicate to your significant other. And us as men being able to receive what is said. I know a lot of times somebody might say something to us and we'll get defensive. And so, for example, I break it down like this. And I think we both guilty of this.
Okay.
And that's
yes, we're back 2021.
Yeah. So she'll say something to me and I won't receive it. I'll get defensive and I'll be on some rah-rah type time, right? But then I hear it from somebody else. It may not necessarily be addressed to me, but it may be that person speaking about somebody else. But you put yourself in their situation, like, oh shit, that's me. And it was just like, wow, I gotta come back and address something that was said that I didn't receive. I had to come back and apologize, and it was just like,
so let's.
Damn.
Can I interject?
Oh yeah, go ahead.
As women, what I am learning is that we sometimes get in relationships not necessarily knowing what we need. Now, if someone was to ask a single woman, hey, what are you looking for in a man? And what would be the perfect mate? And we'll probably say compassionate. Some of us, I'm not speaking for every woman, but I think most women want a compassionate man, an understanding, a provider, and that's, what will run down. And in our minds, when we get into a relationship, that's kind of what we're looking for. That's it's a preset notion of what you're expecting from your man. But then you get into the relationship, and it's just him now. It's not him, and you're not dating. It's not him and 10 other guys or a whole team, and all the responsibility falls on him. So, with that being said, when the responsibility falls on him and he starts lacking in areas that you need him to stand up, step up to, um, it becomes an issue. And I can only speak for us. I needed some things from Wayne, and if everybody knows, I'm not going to go too hard, but I needed some, are you giving me the side?
No, I'm just waiting. So, there's some comments that I want to address.
Okay. So I was kind of waiting for Wayne to do certain things, but I didn't realize that I've known Wayne since we were 16. And some of the things that I was asking for, Wayne would be like, but that never was me. I never did that, babe. Like, and it was like, he's right. So I learned, let me say not grew, I learned things about myself in this relationship, and I expected him to just fall in line because that's what I needed. And I wasn't being fair to him by being patient, but he wasn't being fair to me by, would you say you weren't being fair by?
Shit, a whole lot of shit.
Okay.
So, I mean, I don't want to just say one thing. It's a whole lot of stuff I probably wasn't, that I haven't been fair about. But I want to hit a couple of different topics within this topic.
Okay.
But L said that's how I used to be while I was in the military.
Like what?
Like, I guess, like him being my NCO, he'd be like, "Hey, I need you to do this, that, and the third," and I give him like flack, like I don't want to do it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't feel like doing it, or I give him a little attitude, whatever the case may be.
Mm-hmm.
But then somebody else come tell me the same thing, and I just be like, "Roger that." You know what I'm saying?
You know what's funny is that he dug in my tail in the beginning of the relationship because he would tell me something, and then someone else would come up, and I'd be like, I would kind of fight him. I'd be like, I don't know. And then someone else told me, I'd be like, babe, you had a good idea. I'm like, he'd be like, why does it take someone else? And we went through it because of it. And it's just, I said to him today that God has a funny sense of humor because he will flip the script on you sometimes and have you in the other person's shoes. And I think in doing that, we learned that neither one of us have to be wrong. We can just disagree. But I think I did say you can leave. My bad.
No, you good. Only thing I was gonna go back to is I do feel like it's, and you back me up on this, delivery matters. Like how you deliver the message matters, because if you come off aggressive, a person may not even listen to what you have to say. They're just looking at the aggression. Like, wait a minute, why are you bucking up at me? And you automatically get defensive. So I'm here to say that, if there are people out there that may feel like there's a different way of doing it, I'm all ears. And I'll tell you what my experience is and share so you can be better. But for the most part, I'm just like, damn, why I gotta be like that? And then turn around to somebody else saying, I'm like, shit, I gotta go back and apologize.
And what Wayne isn't saying, because we talked about this morning, and if you've seen my post, this isn't initially what we were going to talk about, but that's later in the conversation. What we were speaking on was, where are you going? You're hot?
Yeah.
You could have just said that.
I was talking.
So the issue is, well, not issue. Wayne and I had a conversation, and we kind of went through some things like every couple does. And the funny part, when I would say certain things to Wayne, Wayne would look at me like I was crazy.
I ain't gonna lie. So one thing about me and Barb is like, I give a lot of facial expressions. I'm like, Like I can't even help it. Like how I feel is written on my face. And she'll say something to me, and I'll be like, "What?" First of all, she hates the word "what," and then I give her these facial expressions like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" I don't say it, but my face says it,
right.
And she can read it. She reads it, so it just kind of like irritates her.
The hell out of me.
It annoys the hell out of her.
Yeah, because I'm a body language person.
But for me, that's just me. I never even knew it was me, but that's me. Like I don't be looking at myself when somebody talk to me and how I respond to them.
So we said we were going to be a little transparent tonight, and one of the things that we had to navigate through, one of our issues was how we communicate to each other, and something Wayne introduced before we even got back together was the Creflo Dollar.
You know you talked about this before.
I know, so I'm not going to go deep, but, you know, it's been a minute since we've been on. But
it's all good. It's all good.
In going through what we were going through, we realized that neither one of us was doing the Creflo Dollar. And there are certain things that he required that I'm not used to, and vice versa. And it became, Wayne is the type that he doesn't complain. And if I say something to him about something I need, that's when he'll spill out what I haven't been doing. And I'm like, isn't that tit for tat?
Is it like that? You feel like it's like that?
How do you feel like it is?
It's like that, but it's not like that. I don't spill out everything that you're not doing. I may spill out the one thing that you're asking for that you're not doing.
So what? Yeah, he'll do a quick tit for tat. If I say, "You don't touch my arm," well, you don't touch my arm either, and I'm like, but you never said anything until I brought it up. Why wait until I bring it up? And it makes it petty.
Mm-hmm. She do the same thing too. So.
Right, and that's the thing. Like if we're talking, he hates for me to cut him off.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a trigger.
But he does it. Like, that's what I don't understand. Like,
wait. No, it's like
exactly. So it's like you gotta meet in the middle, and you have to be fair. And we had a really, really, really good breakthrough today. I feel like it was a breakthrough. Do you feel like it was a breakthrough?
It was.
And I'll just say this. I have been praying. You know, I love Wayne, but he can irk me and I can irk him. And there was moments where, we could go for blows. And I was just like...
I was going to say something. Now I forgot what it was.
Well, you feel free to interrupt me if you remember, old man. But it was... we were tried in so many ways, and we didn't realize that we were butting heads. Like, Wayne has this tendency of his facial expressions, and he know they dig deep in my skin, especially when we are arguing, because it'll be like he said, what? Like I'm stupid and I got 3 heads, and it's frustrating because I can't get a point across because I'm so distracted by his facial expression. Or if we're talking, he'll just be walking around the room, and I'm an undivided attention person. And case in point, I'll say, babe, I need your undivided. He'll get smart and say, oh, I gotta sit down. You gotta just have somebody look in your face.
It's like this. I'll be minding my own business. I'll probably be in my phone or something. And then she'll walk in and be like, we need to talk. And I'm like, talk.
See, he's entertained by his own foolery.
But I'm just saying, I don't know what you're talking, what you're gonna come in and talk about.
But I proved my point yesterday, and I said something to him, and he was like, I don't have to look you in your eye. And then I came back and I asked him, babe, do you remember? No, I said, because you never pay attention to me. Like, he's like, you're right, and like he's so rude. Wayne has no, what does your mom call it, bedside manner. If he feels
it's kind of like I just speak my mind. saying?
Even when no one's asking.
I've kind of gotten better at that.
You have. You definitely have, because there were times when I just want to come punch on you. And
but I don't. It's not to. It's no harmful intent behind it. I just be trying to keep it as real as possible.
But you know what, ladies? I'm petty. So I have tried it on him a couple of times and not answer him. And you know what he'll say to me? What's wrong with you? And I want to say so bad I'm pulling a you on you, but that would start a whole argument. So I try not to do it. But I learned that he doesn't like a lot of things that he gives to me. So the reason that we said that we wanted to talk to you guys about this before we get into the other topic was that today he had a conversation, because he didn't lead. I don't think he really led hard with it. He had a conversation, and to be transparent, it was like talking to me but not talking to me. And where he would literally get frustrated, make facial expressions to me, he was very compassionate. And when he realized that he was talking to me, he immediately apologized. And that was wonderful. It was
real quick though. We got a YouTube channel. Go subscribe to the YouTube channel. We're gonna be posting these videos, a couple of videos, or whatever the case may be. So hit that YouTube channel. It's called Wayne Loves Barb. Go ahead and hit it. Subscribe,
comment,
all that good stuff.
Yes, please. We will be. We're going away next weekend, so we definitely want to get more interactive. And if anyone doesn't know, we like to do this to encourage, to uplift, to help us as well, because we sometimes go back and watch the videos and some of your comments, because we don't have a PhD in it. We're just
sharing the experience.
Yes, because
as open as we can be without,
because like
y'all
LL
being
said,
in our business.
You're right. Like LL said, he said, so you guys are back for 2021. 2019 ending and going into 2021. 2020. Feed our tail.
Go Joe Biden.
Yeah.
My dude from the crib.
Oh, now you from the crib? Just saying. People ask Ray from Delaware. Where's that at? Hey, babe. But anyway, so yeah, Wayne felt the need to have a conversation with ladies.
I just wanted to share, I ask that all women out there be patient with us men, right? Because for me, and I'm just thinking that other guys is going through this too. You got the pressures of the world going on, and you focusing on that one thing, and you might happen to neglect something else, whether it be your spouse, your children, your whoever. You know what I'm saying? You might even neglect yourself. You know what I'm saying? So just
wait a minute. We're not getting all the messages. Everybody's commenting. I was wondering why nobody was commenting. By now, somebody would have said something. Fix that, babe. Scroll down. Maybe you gotta scroll down. Sorry, guys. We're not ignoring you.
Oh.
There's so many comments on there, so we gotta go back. I was wondering where Donnie was. Hey, Donnie. She said, I'm late.
Oh, she got in from track practice.
Wait, why are you scrolling down?
Well, right here. You got it. Just, scroll down.
Why wouldn't you just read them, babe?
Because I was going to continue talking about something.
Well, maybe there's questions in here.
Well, read it, and then we'll address the question. You gonna can I finish? No? Okay, I'll just be quiet.
Carry on, babe. Let LL say, yes, it does, because as soon as you come at someone like that, they will shut it down. See, we gotta. Oh, sorry, guys. We're gonna
catch
follow them down.
We're gonna catch up.
How high is the heat tonight? 80 degrees. 79.
I see you just.
What he said?
He said it's like when women ask you to train them to shoot, then she want to argue about holding the gun right. Then we be like, see, why don't just why I don't show you stuff?
Whatever. Whatever, Jay. Yeah, she does that. See, we missed all of these, so we don't even know.
Just do that. Yeah, there you go.
What did I say? Men be holding it in.
No.
What y'all be holding in?
Just wanting to express how you really feel. You know what I'm saying? And what happens is we say how we really feel, and it's an argument. Like y'all won't. In most cases, women won't receive what is said. It won't be like, okay, you're right. I ain't never heard no woman say, okay, you're right.
What? You lucky. You almost got that one in because I was reading the comments. You never heard a person say you right? A woman say you right?
I'm talking about from the initial conversation. Women be like, it be.
Wait, don't say women. You got one woman, so talk it. Talk to them. Nah, please use me as an example. Got me all
What?
Excited. Go ahead. I'm listening.
I'm basing it off my life experiences.
Okay, so I thought you was gonna be transparent with me.
I'm basing it off my experiences.
Wait, hold on,
not just you,
Eric. Y'all deflect
with other women.
Y'all deflect too, Eric. Okay, so let's keep it 100 with your fellas, since your fellas want to be supporting, babe. Talk that talk you was talking earlier today.
Jamar, we got an intro song on YouTube. We gotta check that out. I didn't know that.
Yeah, you could have told me that later. You know what I mean? That you didn't know that. But go ahead. Transparency.
It is what it is.
Okay, so talk. Let's be real with them.
Yeah, say something. You know.
No, because here's the thing.
Community action team. Is that who we are, Jazz? Trying to share for the community so we all can live a better life.
She said that one for us. She's working.
Oh.
So, babe, because now you got me on one. And your boys talking, heavy. They deflect. Do y'all listen to us?
No.
Okay. Why is that?
Because it sounds like no. Let me be honest. We listen, but what happens is y'all have a tendency to repeat. Like, okay, say it's Wednesday, babe. Tomorrow's trash day. Don't forget to take the trash out. Babe, tomorrow's trash day. Don't forget to take the trash out. It's not even Thursday yet. Babe, it's trash day. Don't forget to take the trash out.
And then Thursday at 12 o'clock, babe, it was trash day.
That don't happen like that all the time. You know that.
Okay, so let's bring Ashley in. Ashley says, so basically you believe a debate comes before the us saying you're right.
Not just on the women's side, but men's side too. It do be on some old fuck you say, nigga.
Right, Ashley. She said, yeah, hear us, but don't let.
But like I said
earlier,
listen.
Let's be honest, y'all don't listen to us.
But like I said earlier, delivery matters. Now I can honestly say that Barb tries to just talk to me sometimes.
Wait,
for the most part, you just kind of try to talk to me.
But wait, why sometimes? What do I do any other time?
Sometimes you be on some rah-rah shit.
I wonder why. Could it be because I am repeating myself?
Whoa,
sorry, guys. They dealing with some hiccups here.
It ain't just hiccups.
Okay. So, you good?
Yeah.
Donnie said it's amazing. Y'all hear us. But are you listening? Ashley said you hear us. See, we want you guys to listen.
I know.
Then hold on. Dawn says some men are not able to tap into their emotion and actually take their partner's true feelings into consideration. I like that, Dawn. Delivery definitely matters. I did learn that delivery matters. But I think the ladies would definitely want to hear what. Be honest. You listen to me more now than you did before.
Yeah. I mean, for every person, every man, it's going to be different in the way you talk to them, how you approach them. I can't sit up here and speak for every man out there, but just for me, I don't know. I think for me, I just have to be in a peaceful place first. First and foremost, I gotta be in a peaceful place. I can't have a lot of things going on in my mind. And then if I'm in a peaceful place and you just come to me and say, babe, I need this from you, or I need you to do this, or I need you to do that, I'll probably receive it better.
Ashley said, it goes both ways. How do you expect us to be a certain way and you apply a different kind of energy? Lead by example, Kings. No, you ain't even got to laugh out loud. I'm with that whole thing right there, Ashley.
That's true.
And that's what we had to navigate through. And it's funny because we're in such a strong, different place when it comes to communication. And even though we thought we was good, we could try. But our bounce back. And the reason that we're being transparent with you guys is because everyone fronts when you look on some of these. I don't have any couples in mind, but all you see is the good.
I mean, that's social media for the most part. You're not going to, you do have some
people
that's a little bit dramatic.
No, but at the end of the day, like we did, it wasn't that we didn't want y'all to see our ugly. We just didn't even like each other enough to like.
Damn, you saying all that?
Let's keep it real. It was. Damn.
Moments. It was like that though.
Yeah, and this is Wayne and Barb, but I'll be giving them the side eye. But what got us back is the fact that we loved each other and we both were willing. There were times when we both wanted to throw in the towel, but when I wanted to throw in the towel, he didn't necessarily want to, and then vice versa. But then I knew what buttons to push with him. And when you're arguing, those are the buttons you go after. And then there's this big explosion. So even when you're fighting, you know how people say no one fights fair? I think it's different in a relationship. You can't go like y'all are enemies because there are things that are going to be said that you can't take back. Women.
Yeah.
What you say? Women can be annoying sometimes, especially the conversation is repetitive without giving him time to change it. Wait.
Thank you. I'm glad you said that because that's one of the key things we didn't talk about, but we talked about it here.
Okay.
And patience is everything. Patience is everything because, and then here's the thing.
But what does patience look like?
Patience is just, I can't, your patience. It's not my patience. It's not, somebody else's patience. It's your patience. But to be fair.
I'm sorry, y'all.
To be fair, that's my phone?
No, that's my phone.
Oh, you need to use my phone?
I don't know if I'm going to be able to tag you.
But you just have to figure out what your patience is and just be like, okay, be understanding. You can't tell somebody to do something and then the next day expect them to get it and get it on a consistent basis. It don't work.
But it's what nobody said the next day. But the one thing that you taught me to execute. Don't procrastinate.
What do you mean by that?
Because, babe, if someone was on here right now and was like, yo, I got this business deal for you, and you like that business deal, you on
That's
that
not
right
what I'm
now.
talking
You
about.
might end the live. No, this is what I'm talking about. What I'm saying is that certain things you execute right away. But when it comes to some things that I was asking for, it had to take time. And it's like, but you're not that type of person. Your work ethic is so different than your relationship ethic. What? Use your words.
Patience.
So it can be frustrating because if
you can't expect me to approach everything the same. You can't.
No, I don't. But
that's what you just said. If I approach how I want to conduct,
I didn't say everything. But
well, I'm just saying you can't put how I approach one thing with how I approach something else. Okay, think about this. How motivated will I be to, I don't know, go do some hard labor down the block? I ain't gonna be that motivated. I might do it, but I ain't gonna be motivated. It just really depends on,
this is
what it is.
She said those. Oh, wait, how many did we miss?
Where are you at? What you
Donnie, it's some before Donnie.
These?
Okay.
Oh, I read those.
Okay.
You late.
Those are moments in relationships when we simply don't like our mate.
Yeah.
Somebody said, I agree, be right back. There is power, life and death in the tone. There is a difference between nagging and staying on top of things. Temperance, sometimes you need to slow things down. Not just patient, understanding, compromise, and respect.
Mm-hmm.
And then what does
I
Eric
agree
say?
with that, Ashley.
What does Eric say?
Eric said, you see a lot of things goes both ways, but when one party is expressing something, the other needs to listen without, where's it at? Gotta go back. Oh, without deflecting. After you've listened, then express your concern. So I want to just touch on that real quick, Eric. When it comes to, and I think all of us is at fault when it comes to this, but the minute I come to you and be like, hey, I got a problem with this, the first thing we do is, I got a problem with that.
But we both did it.
Yeah, I'm just saying, we all do.
It's like that alleyway.
It's just like, you don't want nobody, just like, anytime somebody say something, you may feel like they coming at you. And it may be the delivery, it may be their tone, or whatever the case may be, but you're going to feel like somebody coming at you. And the first thing you're going to do, you're going to be defensive. You're going to be like, well, wait a minute, motherfucker, so I got some shit to say about you. And you're going to come back with some shit. And then at that moment, neither one of you are listening.
Ashley, so I am going to have to disagree with you. I feel like a relationship is every bit of a job. And now, maybe not living together, but we have to make time for each other. There has to be a balance. There has to be a balance between, and Wayne and I just had this conversation, you have to be able to balance work and home. And I feel like my relationship with him is a job. I have to be consistent with things, just like an employer. Like, he has needs. I have to meet his needs. It can become, I don't know if any of the other ladies agree with me, but I feel like a relationship, a marriage, it is definitely a job.
I agree and I don't agree.
Okay.
I'm agree with you because you do have to be on your shit at your job. Most of us.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But a relationship ain't a job because you get to go home at the end of the day. Being in a relationship is a 24-hour thing.
No, you're not going to sleep.
Shit. You'll wake up in the middle of the night and need some shit. If you feeling sick in the middle of the night, baby, take me to the hospital. Who gonna wake up and take you to the hospital?
But how often does that happen? But that at that point,
just.
So what you're saying is that
just agree. Oh, I'm just joking.
Danielle feels like it's a job. I think I never say her name right. Is it Jossie?
Yeah.
She says yes. I think she's agreeing with me. Eric agrees with balance. Hey, AK. It does have to be balanced. And to be honest with you, my baby over here, sometimes when he's on a grind, there's no balance. He is straight. Wake up, sleep.
And so, with that being said, I feel like if the reason for the unbalance is for us, ladies, be patient. Just be patient. That man trying to figure some stuff out. He trying to grind out whatever the case may be. And he may be neglecting you a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But it's for the betterment of the both of you guys. Just be patient. Just be patient. That's all I'll say. Relationships require continuous and unconditional effort. Facts. That's true. That's
and with that being said, she said continuous. I get it. If your man is out here grinding for the betterment of y'all, but this is where me and Wayne kind of disagree with a little bit, because I'm a life's too short type person, and I don't want to. I mean, if it's a short period and we got a goal and we're trying to get there, that's different. But if he's continuously grinding, and I mean, don't get me wrong, you're grinding too, but his grind is harder than your grind, and you don't get to spend time together. As a woman, fellas, please understand that we do have needs. We understand that you have a goal that you want to get to, but don't forget us, like, because we still hold it down at home. You still, I mean, for the most part, we still cook for you. We still clean. We still hold the house. Some of us are raising children. And at the end of the day, like, we grinding. It's just that your mind frame is on a different type time. Your mind frame is your grind probably will get us 2 steps higher. Our grind is going to maintain while you try to get us 2 steps higher. So there's times when we need y'all to just like put that aside for a moment and be like, babe, I know I'm grinding, but here, because we're tired. Now, I'm not a housewife. I know half the women on here aren't housewives, so we still have to grind and come home. We already have 2 jobs. We go to work and then come home and gotta hold it down. And for the most part, if the men be real, y'all, if you got a, I'm not gonna say, I'm not trying to diss women, but if you got a good woman, 9 times out of 10, when you come home, you don't have to do much because she done did everything. So it's like if we ask for a little hugging and a little kissing and extra, and you don't feel like it, put your feelings aside for us for a moment.
But vice versa too, because
Yeah,
you can come.
that.
Yeah, because
But you think
you're
about
gonna
it.
be like, babe, I don't feel like cooking tonight.
But there are moments. Tonight we have pizza.
I'm
But there
just
are
saying.
moments where we are like that, and yes, y'all are understanding.
And
But
so
what
are
I'm
we.
saying, but those are moments. But 9 times out of 10, like we're consistent with it.
So, but is it a possibility that when you are in very need or desire something that you're not getting that you used to be getting, is it a possibility that when you come for it, ask for it, or whatever the case may be, that the significant other could be on another type time or another space or whatever the case may be and not feel like giving you what you need?
Well, ladies, I don't know if y'all are like me. But what happens is we'll mention it, and sometimes I'll hint because I don't want to seem overbearing.
You skip.
Well, I was about to say, I don't want to be overbearing, so I don't mention it to you as many times. So to come to your point, because I'm driving there, you know it takes me a long time. By the time that I have the conversation with you, probably the second time, I done sat back there, played it over in my head. Sometimes, depending on what the situation is, I might have talked to the bestie or talked it over in my head. And I'm pissed because I'm like, yo, why you don't get it? It's like, yo, real talk, I'll be wondering, are men really from, what is it? Men are from Mars and women are from Venus? I'll be wondering if we're literally from 2 different planets because it's like, do men get it? And
But do you get it? Do you think that y'all understand the mindset of a man? Like you want us to learn the woman,
right?
But y'all not even willing to learn the man.
Wait. When you speak of women, please speak of your woman. Because don't say that I'm not willing to learn. I mean, but if that's how you feel, that's how you feel. But just, I mean, if you want to refer,
I did generalize.
Yes,
I take that back.
Okay.
But in my experience, a lot of times women just, you need to learn me. You need to learn me. You don't know this by now. You don't know that I like chicken nuggets with barbecue sauce.
But let's keep it real.
I don't want no. You know
let's keep it real. We are detailed. We're nurturers. We know more about our men.
But understand that that's the nature of a woman, and you're trying to turn the men to have that type of.
No, we're just trying to tell you that nurturers need nurturing too.
But if you're getting some sort of nurturing from a man, that's still not enough, right? We're not nurturers by nature.
I can guarantee you that most of the women on this post put time into relationships.
And like, now you're indicating that men don't.
No, you cut me off, sir. But I can guarantee you that women put time in this relationships. I'm sorry, say it with your chest. You're mumbling.
You said you're deflecting.
How am I deflecting, sir?
Finish.
You threw me off. You know I got an old head brain. I didn't even know. That's what you did intentionally.
But I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to them.
Excuse me? I see 2 people on the screen. And I get it that we have an audience, but you always talking to me. So talk to them.
I am.
And me too.
But you have to be willing to listen.
No. See, Bay is sitting here talking like we ain't come a long ways. The way that he's talking now, that some of these tendencies was an old me, and some of the things that I'm saying were old him, and then we're navigating through things. But we both were willing to compromise when we got tired of being tired. And instead of giving up, we compromise. Some people get tired of being tired. You good? You want me to go get you something? Some people get tired of being tired and they just quit. And we're saying that, aren't you glad you didn't quit?
Yeah. But as I'm reading,
See,
Donnie said women put more more thought into the details. Some men are detailed and some men are not.
Are you detailed?
Some women are detailed and some women are not. I think it boils down to who the person is. You have to learn the person. You have to learn a person, because if you go into a relationship and you have all these expectations of nurturing, but your partner has never even seen how to nurture another person, where are you going to get that nurturing from? You have to learn your partner. Because,
this is true.
Because, you know, for me, the whole hugs with family and I love yous and all that stuff, I didn't grow up like that. Not saying that my peoples didn't love me or nothing like that. It just the verbiage in our household wasn't "I love you" all the time and affectionate and all that touchy feely stuff. I ain't grow up like that. I ain't grow up like that at all. It was the other things that my parents and others did for me that showed me that they loved me. So of course, if that's all I know, I'm gonna do that same thing for the people that I love. I'm gonna try to how my parents showed me how to love. That's the only way I know how to love. So I'm gonna share it like that.
Lift it up a little bit. Your head cut off. I don't know if they're looking at it. Not that far. Well, I guess that's fine. That's fine.
So just know your partner, because
Well,
you can't.
I like to interact with my ladies.
Yeah, you can, but you can't squeeze
blood of eternal.
There you go.
Okay. Dawn said that's not all women. Ashley said
plug it, babe.
If you haven't already done it, please go subscribe to Wayne Loves Barb. That is our YouTube channel. Please like, subscribe, and comment. We thank you ahead of time for your cooperation and your support. Now back to our regularly scheduled program. So, I think women put more thought into detail. I do agree in some instances. But Donnie, remind me to talk to you about Married at First Sight, because I don't know if it was producer.
Ashley made a comment.
I'm trying to get to everybody. Okay. I love it, Farmer Cat. Thank you. Some men and women are conditioned to traumatic relationships. I agree 100%. Did you feel loved, Wayne, even if not in your household? Do you see it at all?
So that's Donnie's comment, but she also made another comment, and she asked, "Where did this men are not nurturers come from?"
Yeah, I remember that comment. That's why
that's a mindset. So, Donnie, you're right. It is a mindset, and we as men can choose to change that mindset. So I can't even rebuttal that. I agree with you 100%. We just have to make a choice to make an attempt to change it. Now, in the change, you have to be patient, because you may be dealing with something that came from nothing and you're trying to turn them into something else. So you have to be patient and allow that person to grow along the way. There may be where it'd be a long time before he gets to where you want him to be. And then he might sprout up and it'd be like, oh, this is great. And then he might lack off, because just be patient with that. Ashley says something. She says some men and women are conditioned to traumatic relationships. That's the truth. If I'm in a household where my father beat on my mother, but she allowed it to happen and she stayed with him as a child growing up, you're going to think that's what you're supposed to do. What you're supposed to do.
To go back to the nurturing, I can say that the thing that I've always loved about you was your heart. You have a good heart, and you're compassionate, but at the same time, there's other things. And your heart is what keeps me like, okay, babe, maybe you don't do this, but you do that. Mm-hmm. And I think that's vice versa for you. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And because I love you so much, I'm willing to compromise. And the thing that I hate that people say is they don't want to change. When you're in a relationship, you shouldn't have to change.
Can I comment?
Don't let me forget.
All right. Real quick. The words that "this is me," we shouldn't use those words. As a woman or as a man, I know I use it a lot. Like, this is me. You better accept me for who I am. Yeah, they supposed to accept us for who we are, but you saying this is me is almost like you're not even willing to think about changing.
Right.
You're not even thinking about changing. You're like, fuck that. I ain't changing shit.
And see, people think this misconception that when you get in a relationship, you're not supposed to change. Don't let that woman change you. That woman change you. That man changed you. Think about it. You went from single to in a relationship. Your status changed. So therefore, there are things about you that will change. And being in a relationship, there are things that, you know, the single you can't do in the relationship you. And they'll think about the lonely nights and how you could just hit up somebody and be like, come through. But when you're in a relationship, the only other person that you can hit up is the person that's in the other room or next to you. So I feel, and I don't know if everyone agrees, but this is my opinion, that change is necessary in relationships. And I had to learn his love language. He had to learn my love language. I was very intrigued that he wanted to learn my love language. And we found out that our love languages are like, it gives us better understanding of who we're in a relationship with. I'm Fairy Tale Barbie. He cool as a
Cool
fan,
breeze.
gat in hand Wayne. Like, he could just literally just chill and be.
Did you just quote Biggie?
Did I?
You said cool as a fan with gat in hand?
Did I do that? Nobody else knows.
My girl's a thug!
There it is.
That's funny.
Yeah, you know, that's my dude.
That's funny.
But I if we didn't bend, not just him bending, and 9 times out of 10, ladies, I'm gonna be real with you. Our men do have a lot going on, and we were raised with the Barbie dolls and the babies, and they were raised with the nasty magazines and the cars, and you know what I mean? Like, their dad would give them that if they got some. Our dads would beat our, you know what, if we got some. So, you know, in that in itself is 2 different worlds. And then you bring those 2 worlds together, and we just want this Prince Charming and Rude Awakening? No.
That person ain't. Understand, these fairy tale stories are fairy tales, you know.
Right.
And you don't see the grind, you don't see the arguing, you don't see the bickering and the fighting and the disagreeing and the kids and finance. You don't see all those things in them fairy tales, you know what I'm saying? You watch a movie and, you know what I'm saying, everybody lives happily ever after, you know.
And then when you watch the Lifetime movies, it looked like that man is spending every waking moment that he can with her, and he's just rubbing on her and just caressing on her and telling her how beautiful she is, and life is so great. But in real life, he might be playing the Xbox 3 nights out of the week, or he might be in there on a computer trying to grind, or he might be at work, or he may not help you. But go ahead.
And understand this. What you see, whether it be on social media, whether it be on TV and all that, they showing you their best self for the cameras.
Yep.
They showing you their best self for the cameras, and that's just what it is, man.
Yep.
Because like we on this video right now, but best believe I'm not gonna have a video of us arguing.
No.
That's
But we
that's
will
dumb.
keep it real with you. We don't let's keep it real. We don't even like each other. So I'm gonna tell a secret. Wayne had said before we got this like months and months ago. He said when we argue, you remember telling me what we was gonna do? We're gonna have to take clothes off.
Okay, all right, yeah.
How many times have we done that?
That was like in the beginning when we first got back together. We was just like, look, when we get in an argument, every time you yell or something like that, you gotta take something off.
So it was all love. It's like, yeah, like we was talking on the phone, talking about what we gonna do, trying to make life so great, man. We got a rude awakening. He can't even look at me when he's mad at me. Like, I would talk to him and to see the way he's looking, I'll be like, babe, you need something? and if I want to talk, and see, I'm a talker, but I changed.
I'm good.
Right.
Straight.
And then it gets to the point where I had to learn even how to argue with him. But I don't want to learn how to argue. I want to learn how to work through our differences. I don't even want to use the word arguing. And I'm so proud of us because we've actually matured and worked through A lot.
Done crazy.
What she said, the worst thing a
Because
person.
I only want you to love is the song in the
Oh, she
background.
always listens to the background. How you gonna listen to the background in both of us? But it's hard work. It takes prayer, and it takes someone that wants to be here. If I say nothing for everybody on here, don't force it. Like, if they're not meeting your standards and they don't want to listen, like, he would listen to me sometime. Like, he would listen to.
Can I tell the story? Can I tell like how everything happened, transpired today? And I think they'll get it.
Okay.
You okay with that?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so Barb has been conversing with me, quote unquote conversing.
Look at that.
Only because I wasn't conversing, nigga. It was just like I felt like it was like, rah, and I was like, no, we're not doing this today. So anyway,
Wait, when was this?
This was the other morning.
Oh,
the other morning.
I wasn't conversing.
The other morning, I felt like she was coming, right? So I was just like, I ain't trying to hear that shit. And what she had to say, I really wasn't trying to hear because I felt like, you know, a lot of things that she wanted me to do and change this, that, and the third. I done came a long way. You know what I'm saying? I done shit. We good if you good, because I'm good.
But we ain't good because I'm not
She
good.
wasn't good, but it was just because of, you know, the changes going on in my life or whatever the case may be. So me not wanting to hear it, I was just like, we was kind of beefing for like, I don't know, for about 2 days, 3 days.
Yeah.
Beefing, like literally beefing, like where we weren't really fooling with each other like that.
Literally after we got off alive that Sunday.
It's
been 100.
Yeah. So anyway, we was beefing for them couple of days, and Barb was a praying woman, you know what I'm saying? And she said she prayed to God. She was just like, I don't want to argue with him. And you can quote me. I don't want to argue with him, but I need him to get what I'm saying. I need him to understand what I'm saying. And I promise you, I got a phone call this morning, and this person wanted to share or vent how they felt in their relationship. So she's sharing, and she's saying, this person doesn't do this person doesn't do that, this, that, and the third. And I was like, fuck.
Look at God.
That sound like me. Shit. I was like, oh, that ain't me. Whew, that ain't me. Damn, that's me too. Fuck. And hearing that, I was just like, I owe her an apology. I owe her an apology because all she wanted to do was to tell me how I could be a better man for her. That's it.
So with him saying that, I'm sorry.
Why wouldn't I want to listen to that?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but with him saying that, the point that we try to make is that sometimes you do have to be patient, lady. Be patient, ladies. And I'm gonna be real with you. I was praying, and I said, God, I need you to step in. Now I'm gonna be real with y'all. The first year and a half, God, I had that prayer, and God was saying, stand. Don't move to your left. Don't move to your right. Don't argue. Don't say nothing. Okay. And as soon as I see him, I'm like, nah, God, I gotta say something. And that's just what I would do. And every single time we would end up where he's yelling, I'm yelling, cussing, and just acting a whole fool.
I know y'all probably like, oh, they so cute. Nah, nigga,
we get ugly.
We get to them.
We get ugly. And long story short, this time I listened. I was like, God, you know, we can't go back down that road because that was wear and tear, and I love him. He loves me. So we got to figure this out. It's not like we're disagreeing and we don't like each other. Like, we want to be with each other. But we both said when we was coming into this relationship, it's our last relationship. I ain't doing it no more. My heart's going on a lock and key. I'm good. So, of course, we're giving this our everything. And I think everyone needs to do that with all your relationships. Like, if you're invested in that person, be invested. If not, fall back. Don't waste their time or yours. But so I said to God, I prayed that prayer today, and I was like, you know what, God?
She said obedience.
Yes. I said, let me tell you, Ashley. So I said, God, obedience. I need you to fix it. He said, stand. I said, okay. And I stood, and I was just like, okay, God. And I was feeling a certain kind of way. And I heard him on the phone, and I was like, who are you talking to? All compassionate and just like calm. And I'm like, I don't get that. I get, what do you mean? Oh my God, you're always in your head. And this person is like, he's like, well, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like,
you know me, I'm the good guy. I'm a good guy.
Turn everybody out. Blah. So anyway, just playing.
They don't get all the good.
No, they don't.
They don't get all the bad.
I got you. I get it. I get even proportions. So he. So after he got off the phone, I was sitting there. I was like, babe, he was like, babe, I want you to come here. He don't ever do this, and he was like, I want to see your face. I was like, shit. What do you want? One lash. I had one lash on. Did you notice I had one lash? I had one lash on, but when he was like, come here, I was like, shit, I can't miss this opportunity. Yes. And he was like, I just want to apologize. He didn't have to say anything else. I literally got emotional. Did you know I got emotional?
You said you did.
I got emotional because all I could hear God was saying, see, obedience is better than sacrifice, Ashley. So in that, I was like, I don't have to fight my own battles. If this is my fiance, my husband, God got me. I just have to be obedient. We fight battles that we don't have to fight. I don't mean to preach, but I'm just saying, like, when you in these relationships and you pray and you ask God for a man, stop that prayer. Ask God to create the wife in you for the man that you're looking for.
Yeah.
Because when you get him, it ain't gonna be all roses. I mean, it come with stuff. Nothing is perfect. And that's the thing. We just think that our men are supposed to be so perfect. And there are times when I get so cute. I will go put on lip liner like I did tonight and be cute. And I'm like, damn, I look good. And I'll go in there and be like, hey. He'd be like, what's up, babe? I'm like, that is what I wanted. But it don't make him a bad person because he wasn't giving me what I wanted. I just have to learn to be like, Wayne is like straight cut and dry. Like, it has to be straight cut and dry. And this is without me like telling all our business. But I do feel like if we're being real, let's be real. Like, relationships aren't like a piece of cake. It's not just I love you and you love me. We should get along. If you like my butt in these jeans or like my butt in those jeans, like, it's just, it doesn't work that way. And women, we have to compromise. But if I could say anything to all of you women, pray. Like, I am very spiritual. I'm very connected with God. I could definitely be closer. But I prayed for him when I was 16 years old. And lo and behold, I'm the end all be all. And these ain't no easy stilettos to walk in because he's a human being. And that's what we forget. We put these men on a pedestal. You're supposed to be the head of the household. Well, ladies, what if there's one day he can't be? Then what? Will you still love him?
Let him be the head of the household.
Definitely let him.
But you know, like I heard the other night. Yeah, the man is the head, but the lady is the neck. She hold it up. She gotta hold it up.
That head can't go nowhere without that neck.
We know your neck not get the
bobblehead. Watch your mouth now. But I'm saying all that to say, if you chose him, then choose to love him, his good and his bad. Ain't nobody tell you to get in a relationship with someone, halfway know him, and then beat him up for being the person that he is.
So Donnie said he has to lead, right, though.
But you chose him, boo.
Hey,
Shantisha. Wait, hold on.
I want to go back.
Hold on, let's go to Ashley.
I didn't skip Ashley.
Because I pinned Ashley.
She said God heard her prayers.
No, baby. I pinned Ashley's because I didn't read it.
That shows you that both of you truly love each other and understand the importance of being in your union.
Yes. You do have to be on the same page.
God heard your prayers and showed you the error in your ways. Obedience is, but what was it? He has to lead right there. Okay, so when do you find out whether he can lead you right or not? Before or after you're married?
Say that again?
When do you find out whether this person can lead you?
People show attributes. There will be characteristics that he can't hide. Shut up. You know what I'm trying to say. You don't clown me. You're supposed to have my back.
You right.
You gonna get hiccups again? You better chill.
You right.
Yeah. So I feel like the characteristics.
Girl, I'm gonna let him clown you with that word.
Wait, I better not be a mean character. No, I knew what I was trying to say. You knew what I was trying to say.
She didn't teach you. What you mean? Teach me? Teach you what?
Because she's saying she's learning. She's
Oh,
absorbing.
okay. But no, what I meant by that
Wait,
is
I forget. What is
question.
this? No,
Question.
what is this? I forget what y'all call him. Because I like to say hi.
Oh, that's my man, Frank White.
Frank White, yes. Hey, Frank White. But he said the neck. What? You don't feel like the women are the neck?
I mean, I do.
Don't answer for him.
I do.
I know you.
But I'm gonna go back to Donnie said he has to leave right. So back to that question, I'm like asking you, when do you know whether he leaves right? When will you find out? Before.
You're supposed to
find out before.
So if you're in the relationship, do not blame that man for you learning late something you should have learned in the beginning. If he showed you attributes in the beginning or things of a leader, and that's what got you in, you're going to have to be patient while he develops the rest of those skills. And maybe you're in his life to help him. I said a word. You know what I mean? I got to go to the bathroom, so I'm going to leave you in a minute. As I said before, take turns leading.
We're an hour in.
Take turns leading. He leads in certain things, and she leads in some situation.
But
hit the head on the nail.
Bro, Frank White, you said it. You hit the nail on the head. But check this out, right? So with that being said, understand what your weaknesses are and what her strengths are, and hopefully that she can balance out your strength, your weaknesses with her strengths. You know what I'm saying? So
I'm sorry.
What's up?
Okay. Sorry. Take turns leading. Some personality traits and movements can't be fake nor hidden. Frank White said, preach. It's dope when you are in sync. You will know if it's not right. You have to be
willing to teach each other.
You know what's funny? I'm about to probably say something. This isn't coming across cocky at all, but you know what's funny? I don't have a fear of him finding anybody that could replace me or that's better than me or him going out. And the reason is because of what Dawn said, the in sync. And that in sync wasn't always here. But it takes both parties to want to make it work. And you have to meet in the middle. Wayne doesn't lean more to my side. I don't lean more to his side. We bring it to the table. We talk it through. I can't, ladies, sometimes we have this thing that we're always right because he did something wrong. So if a man messed up one time, sometimes we always right about everything. And we got to chill. Like, if you're in that relationship, no one's forcing you to be there. So if you find yourself crying and unhappy, you got to take a step back and look at you. Like, I'm sure this man's not holding a gun to your head. There's something that's keeping you there. And tap into that and understand that men are human just like women. We have not arrived and neither have they. We still have growing to do, so let's grow together. And I don't want to grow with anyone other than this rockhead.
But Donnie said, she said, be coachable. You got to be teachable and coachable.
We talked about this.
Teachable and coachable.
We said teachers and students.
Yep.
We just said this last night.
Yeah, there has to be, like, I have to be willing to teach her how to love me the way I want to be loved, and she has to receive it. She has to be coachable.
Right.
And vice versa. I have to be coachable.
And I have to be willing to teach.
And she got to be willing to teach.
But here's the thing, and I have to be willing to be patient while he learns.
So just based off of, don't forget yeah, that's what I said. The 3 words I'm gonna just throw these out here. Communication, you already know that's number one.
And we said that in our last video.
Communication is number one in being in a relationship. But here's the other thing. Right underneath comprehension. Maybe number 1 and then number 1A.
1/A. Yeah,
1A
comprehension.
It's comprehension.
Yeah.
You got to be able to comprehend. And sometimes we may think we understand something the way we received it, but that's not how it's
right. So we have this exercise, and I know I'm cutting you off because you're trying to close it out, but let me just say, we have this exercise that we are going to start doing because we had a misunderstanding, and it caused this big blowout that didn't have to happen because I misunderstood him. So
we misunderstood each other.
Right. So what we decided to do is, my understanding of what is it?
Back brief.
Right. And Military.
Military.
So it's
Backwards.
basically so what I get you're saying is X, Y, and Z.
Right. So whatever I say, you know what I'm saying, I say I need you I need you to go to the store, get me some M&Ms, some Doritos, and so you run the list down, and of course, you know, you can text that, but I'm just talking in real situations, like, you know what I'm saying, if we say we're gonna do something, this, that, and the third, and you're gonna meet me here, whatever the case may be. Now backbreed me what you gonna do. And she running. Now y'all both have a clear understanding. Time, place, whatever the case may be. So just when you're in a serious conversation, I suggest you either back brief, just volunteer to back brief, or at least ask for a back brief. And break it down to your significant other. Like, you want a back brief, not try to belittle them, make them feel like they're stupid or anything, but you just want a clear understanding.
Yes, because that's the issue, ladies. We say our men don't understand or they don't hear us or listen. But if you're actually talking to him and he can repeat what you said, then you know he's listening. Mm-hmm. And Wayne said many a times that he would hear me talking and be want, because it would mainly be the main things that I would repeat myself. And what I'm saying is you don't have to repeat yourself, ladies. There's another thing that I like doing, and he does it on the slide now. He thinks he's slick doing it. We record each other, because as we get older, and some of you may not be going through these issues, we'll forget what we said. And he'll be quick to forget. And that will be an argument. Nah, you said it. No, I said this. And he be swearing up. Like, I wish I recorded you. But that is something that is a good exercise to do as well. Let's read some of our comments, because everybody...
Nothing major. Musiq Soulchild has a song, Teach Me How to Love. The words are real. Indeed. Boom, 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 boom. Hey, I'm back. No, he ain't talking about nothing, but okay. I see you, bro.
Musiq Soulchild, Teach Me How to Love. Yes, but you have to have a willing participant. And that is a key component. If the person is not willing to learn how to love you and vice versa, then that's a key that maybe you shouldn't be together, because you have to be willing to work on it. And there are interests that I have that Wayne just does not have. He will not watch my reality woman. He might come in and watch my ladies, and he's just like, I don't know how you gonna watch my ladies. I won't watch Walking Dead.
But that's for different reasons.
Well, that's for different reasons other than, and then it's creepy.
That's the only reason.
No, I think it's creepy.
That's what I'm saying. That's the only reason. It's like a whole bunch of, you know.
What we do is we try to find a happy medium. I can actually say I don't have a gamer. It's not like he just sits here and plays a game all day. You good, babe? But for the most part, we kind of meet in the middle, and we're kind of the same. Like, we're in tune with the same. There are times when I might get bored, and because of this whole COVID thing, it kind of got us on some scared to go anywhere. So Wayne and I have been conversing about being creative. Now, the unfair thing for me to do is ask him to be as creative as I am. Because if practice makes perfect, I have to be patient. And I know that a lot of relationships have been tested in this quarantine because you're day in and day out. And
I'm good.
Yeah, he's okay. He has chronic hiccups every now and then. So he's going to try to get himself together. But I'm hoping that it goes away for him, because it keeps him up. But there is no understanding without open communication. You definitely need open communication. You need me to do anything? So I do agree with that.
My bad.
No, Water's not doing it. We done tried everything. Believe me, there's nothing on here that y'all can say to try that we haven't tried.
For real,
it is what it is.
Tried it all.
Everything. Like, it is what it is. But this was a good conversation. This made an hour go by so quick. Like, dang, I did not realize that it was an hour.
We wanted to try to plug some black businesses.
Yes.
Just so that if you got a black business, or you're a black business owner, plug your stuff, man.
It's not only plug. So what y'all will learn about us is that we love motivating and uplifting and connecting. And I do feel like with our new president that there are going to be some changes that we all will benefit from. And to be honest with you, if you didn't benefit from anything in 2020, I need you to maybe do some self-reflecting. And why I say that is 2020, for us, we say, God gave us that 2020 vision, and we're trying to birth it by every moment of the day. And what we realize is you can't do it by yourself all the time.
Network with other people.
You definitely have to network with other people. So, with that being said, that was what we were thinking about. Sorry. Try watching basketball the way he and I watch it. He's telling me to try to do that with you? Okay,
you have tried.
I was going to say, Ro. So it's funny that you say this, Ro, because I don't even know if he knows he does it. So I'm not basketball at all, and I'm barely football. I mean, I like football, but some of the technical terms, and my memory is horrible when he clowns me. But when he talks about basketball, it's funny because the other night, do you realize you was talking to me like I knew stats of hardware?
But you were asking questions.
But even though, babe, he was just sitting here, Ro, he really missed you because he was like, yeah, Kawhi got 23 points and he's a good point guard. I don't know what his position was, but he was just going.
Yeah, you can tell she's making up shit.
I ain't making it, babe. Did you not do that?
No, I'm talking about you saying Kawhi was the point guard.
Right, but I'm just saying. But did you not do that? Was you not talking to me like...
You was asking the right questions. You was just like, so what does that mean? Does it mean we was watching the Sixer game and you was just like, so he's on the ball now. Does he get fouled? Does he get to shoot the ball? Does he... You was asking the questions and I was answering them. So, But
even when I didn't, you would just chime in and be like, yeah, because I don't understand. He's lazy. I don't understand.
No, now, real talk, when I'm watching the game, I be talking out loud. I be talking out loud.
And I was just like, do I answer now? Do I look stupid? Because I don't know what
I mean, come on. You heard me yelling at the TV.
I did, but then there was times where you don't realize it. I really wish Ro was here because he could be like, yeah, y'all would just be annoying and loud because you was just like, yeah, Kawhi Leonard. So Ro, I might set up a play date for y'all.
Kawhi Leonard.
I do know who Kawhi is. He's the one with that.
That's the only reason why you know.
Wait. I know Lazy. Come on, I know Big Lazy.
I ain't gonna help you.
Why? You're my sidekick. You're supposed to help me.
No, not this.
Give me the initials. Wait, Big Lazy.
J-E. Lazy.
Wait. Why am I not? No, I was saying his name all night last night.
I bet you Ro type it in.
I'm not going to look because I know he is. I was already in my head like this. He's about to say here. But wait, his name is... I bet
you if my mom was watching, she'll know.
I don't care. Big Lazy is, I say his name all the time.
What do you say?
Because I was like, baby,
I gave you the initial. J-E.
Oh, his first name and his last name is J-E?
J is his first name. E is his last name.
Why can't I think? E. Oh, Elijah. No, wait. Give me a second.
Yeah, that was.
Can I buy a vowel?
That was. I don't like that play date shit.
It wasn't funny. Okay, guys. Oh, my bad. It wasn't funny to y'all. My bad. It was just like, damn. Okay. Can I get a play date?
He said.
Don't say his name.
He said J-E, aka fat ass.
I know this man's name. I say it all the time.
I gave you the initials. J-O-E-M.
Joel Embiid. I feel stupid as hell. Damn, I feel stupid.
Nah, I don't feel stupid though. I mean, you don't know better.
But I say it all the time to you because that's the ones I remember. So I try to be a G.
I be talking shit.
You like, I hate his lazy.
Nah, but I have said that lately. He's been balling.
He's been balling. You said that last night.
Yeah, he's been balling lately. I think he be focused. But anyway.
Okay, we gonna plug Donnie.
You gotta plug.
Hold on, we're gonna go start from the beginning. A Mother's Touch Cleaning. She's in Delaware. Newcastle, Wilmington, Delaware. Danielle Collins is on the list. If anyone needs a Mother's Touch cleaning service, I'm located in Delaware. Y'all hit me up for Valentine's Day boxes.
Oh, okay. That's
you gonna send something to Texas?
Yeah.
Then let me come clean up after all the fun you had that night. Can you come fly out here and clean up now? I'm sorry.
But we ain't that bad.
No, we're not that bad. But jeez,
it's just a lot to do.
Yes. Roll left.
That's a good start.
That's a good start, sis. A play day, huh? It was funny. Girl, Olajuwon been out of the league. Shut the hell up, Bonnie. Nobody's coming at me. Damn. Joe, I said Embiid. I didn't. What did I say? Joel Embiid.
Nah, you said it. You said it.
Okay.
I think he said it before you.
So yeah, like we definitely gonna get on here more. We definitely want to talk about any plans for Valentine's Day. Anybody being creative.
And if anybody else has some topics that they would like to talk about,
Yes.
just to get different perspectives, while we could just come over here, bust it up. You know what I'm saying?
We're definitely gonna talk more about businesses because we want to have like a vision board live.
And I think that we might do once,
Right, Donnie? What?
twice, 5 times. No.
Wait, 5 times a lady. That's what
I don't know. I was gonna say a week.
Well, it all depends. If we can get support like we did tonight, we will continue to do it.
Topic: dating your mate. You ready to
We
go,
still ain't
Donnie?
hit your other topic yet, Donnie.
Donnie ready to go. She ready to go.
Yeah, I'm definitely dating your mate though.
But real talk though, what's your suggestion?
Right.
Real talk though, what's your suggestion? Because you know what I'm saying, COVID got a nigga on lock.
I mean, I dated you last week.
Yeah, and that was one of the issues. You want your shit right away.
Yeah, I gotta keep you on your toes.
Anyway.
Parents,
Donnie, just send me some suggestions in
anybody send them some suggestions. That ain't gotta be just Donnie.
Parenting, you can be your child's friend. Okay.
Indoor picnic. He won't even take me to an outdoor picnic, so we ain't that out. No indoor picnic.
Nah, we
did have one.
I was about to say
we did, and
I did think of something though. I ain't gonna lie, I did think of something.
Did you?
Not yet. I'm planning it.
Is she?
See what I'm saying?
What?
See what I'm saying? See? Like that. Do you think that encouraged me to want to do shit?
Yes, baby.
No, it doesn't.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Every time you make a smart ass comment,
I
delay what I want to do by 5 weeks.
I wanted a time frame. So that's what I said, did you?
5 weeks.
So now I gotta wait 5 more weeks out?
5 more weeks.
It's okay, I'll still be me.
Better be.
Guys, you send you address in the inbox, I'll ship you something. Hey, Donnie looking out.
Okay, that's what's up.
He looks so happy about his idea. Now he's mad.
Nah, for real though. I'm gonna do it. I ain't gonna she ain't waiting for 5 weeks. I'm gonna do that shit. That shit gonna be splash.
Wait, before or after Vegas?
Probably before.
No, before or after
Before,
Vegas.
nigga, before. Before.
You know Vegas next week.
Nigga, before.
Do I gotta get cute?
Nope.
Huh? Oh.
See? See what I'm saying? 5 more weeks.
Damn! I'm sorry, Nasa. I'm sorry. But yes, we're gonna wrap it up. It was fun talking to you guys. Anybody have any ideas? This is what I want. You guys have homework. Any ideas that you would you want to give Wayne?
That's a good one.
Tone is the key. We say that all the time. Tone is the key. Yeah, we say that all the time. But if anybody that loves us want to give us an idea to do for the other person, we'll do it on live and let you know how it turns out. So,
what are you doing?
The pressure is on.
What are you doing?
What?
Did you ask me to do that?
Oh, I'm sorry. Excuse me for a minute, guys.
No.
No what?
I don't know. I just wanted to say no.
Okay. Can you say yes?
No. No.
It might be fun.
I can't do mine on live.
No, I said they can send us ideas to do on live.
No, you said
send us ideas.
And then you're going to do them on live.
Right. They're gonna send us ideas.
Well, I already have an idea.
No, but that's cute. But the one they send us we'll do on live.
But what if we can't?
She said I got the perfect thing hitting your inbox now. So she know that they can't send us.
Well, my idea, I'm just saying I can't do it live. That's all I'm saying. You want me to drop the mic now or later?
Drop it after you do it. I'm just saying.
That's
Thank you, Dawn. Yes.
Challenge.
No, I really want y'all to challenge us because we talk all this crap about being this couple. So now I'm ready for some challenges.
No, but real talk, man, we be struggling. Well, I be struggling.
I don't struggle.
I be struggling.
I don't know. But
I still be, real talk.
I still have a smile.
I know how to do shit outside the house. Easy.
Hence Vegas.
Inside the house.
So this is what we're asking. We're asking all our followers and supporters to send us ideas that you think that would be fun that we could pull off.
A nigga a lifeline.
And you're not struggling.
I feel like I am.
You're not. I'm still smiling. If I wanted to be like.
But they also know niggas get on camera and be fake.
But people, a lot of people have been around.
Real shit, right?
But a lot of people have been around us. I mean, we don't hear front like it's so great. We just told them that we go through things.
Oh, that's a good one.
Indoor spa day is a good one too.
Yeah, I saw that.
Wait, I didn't see that. Why didn't we see that one? Who gave us that?
Treasure.
Where? I don't see it. Oh, yeah, I like that.
Excuse me.
Oh, an indoor spa day. Can you give us more deets on that, Trisha, if you're still on here? I got the perfect thing hitting your inbox. Okay.
She talking to you.
Oh, she said I got you. Yeah.
Donnie sent me something already.
So what we're going to do is you give us the details and what you want us to pull off, and we're going to pull it off. Now, it has to be separate. It has to be one for him and one for me. And
we have to like it.
The other person has to like it. You don't have to like it.
No. Like, how will we? Ain't we not surprising each other?
Right. So what they tell y'all send it to me what you want.
No, it's supposed to be. They're going to send me an idea to do for you,
and they're going to send me an idea to do for you.
Yeah, but how will I know if you don't like it or not?
You're just going to have to try it.
That's what I said.
This is the experiment.
That's what I'm saying.
But you know your partner, so you might have to put a little Wayne Love in there, in their idea. Sorry, guys, my baby's really going through the motions with these hiccups. Thank you, Tresha. But yeah, so we want to pull it off. It makes it fun. We've done a lot around the house. I don't even know if y'all know it, but
she talking about renovating.
Yeah, like the last year this time, or when we were doing lives before, this room was a gym. So we've been doing a lot, but I think that we need to kind of be creative. And I want to see how fun we can be. And I want to see if he could pull off some of the things.
I bet you. Man,
so don't take it easy on us, ladies.
Once you challenge me.
And I've challenged you on live.
Once you challenge me, and then I got audience too.
You got an audience, yeah, because I'm going to be out there.
I'm going to be above and beyond.
And wait, let me see. I want to see what Donnie sent me. And ladies, don't hesitate to send me, please, because I want to outdo him.
All I'm going to do is just...
Oh, she sent it to both of us.
The same thing?
Yeah, Donnie, you got to separate it.
I mean, no, we don't have to.
Oh, yeah, we said we're going to do the 21 questions. So we might not do 21 questions, but we did say we were going to do that. So that's something we could do. But I do she did send another one. She sent it to our inbox, but I want to share it because I don't want him to know what I'm going to do. It was called, what was it? Romantic Scavenger Hunt? It's in the inbox, babe.
Well, I haven't looked in the inbox yet.
Well, how'd you know it was a good idea?
What you talking about?
Oh, you didn't see them?
No.
Oh.
I saw that one.
Yeah, 21 questions and romantic scavenger hunt. Yeah. Now, I do need some deets on that one because, of course, we can't do that on live. But, yes, definitely spontaneous. I try to do it because the thing that would be funny with me is I'll be like, we'll just be chilling, and when we get off live, I'll be like, babe, let's do this. And he just looks at me and be like, okay. But, yeah, give us some creative ideas. We'll come back. We're not sure what days we want to come back. We didn't expect this many people to chime in, so we kind of enjoyed tonight. If you guys have topics, ideas, days you want to talk, even if we found ourselves talking to more people off live. And like I said, we don't claim to have a PhD, but we just share what works for us. It may not work for everyone. One thing we definitely do, our rules are our rules. What makes, what your rules are about, having each other's passcodes or location, that works for y'all. That ain't gonna work for us. So you don't get wrapped up in how they say the Joneses, what the Joneses look like and what they doing. Make what works for y'all. Make your own rules. I'm talking a lot. Talk.
What you want me to say?
That's how you feeling, LL?
That's all you think I am right now, LL?
Smooth Dad.
You jingling, baby.
Go ahead, baby. She said, "Oh, I thought y'all meant poles and chandeliers." I mean, just saying. Fridays are the best unwind day. Wednesdays to get us over the middle of the week. Oh, so you want Fridays and you want Wednesdays? Wednesday. Oh, we did say hump day. Hey,
Auntie.
fam.
Hey.
We could definitely do Wednesdays.
I could do Friday.
We could do Friday.
Do Monday, Wednesday,
well, I mean,
and
now that we in this whole,
I can do Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Real talk.
Oh, you could do Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.
Is your schedule free?
If your schedule free, my schedule free.
Then that's what it is.
That's what it is. Then
we got that beginning of the week. You know what I'm saying? Talk. Get you through the week. Then you get to that middle of the week. We talk about something else, and then we close it off for the weekend.
Talk to him.
Yo, I know we corny as shit.
No, we us. I don't care who feels like we're
I'm
corny.
cool with being corny though. I don't mind being corny. Corny is cool.
Corny is cool.
Corny is cool.
It depends on who you ask.
It depends on how corny you are.
We not corny.
I'm corny cool.
No, we just cool.
Cool corny? No.
We just cool.
No. That's dumb.
That's dumb.
Okay.
Ask me before you say that stuff out loud.
Yeah, we need to talk.
So
we need to talk after this video.
Why?
We need to talk after this video.
Okay. So now you need to plug us before we close up.
Okay, yeah. One more time, it's Wayne Loves Barber on YouTube. Go ahead, subscribe, like, comment. We would appreciate it. We're going to keep this thing going a little bit. So if you like us, support us. Again, we appreciate it. And we're going to continue to do this on a weekly basis. So
definitely send us.
Show me some love. Show me some love. Show me some love.
Send us topics.
Show me some love. Show me some love.
I don't want to get off now. You talking about we got to talk. Now I know how I'm
now you scared?
Yeah, I know how y'all feel when y'all be like, y'all hear those words. Y'all say those the words y'all dread. We got to talk. Like, I don't want to get off the line.
You know what my favorite part is? When you say you got something to say and you got to say it, and you be on some shit, and I hit you with the, are you done?
Let me explain something also.
Are you done?
Wayne is so petty. He's so petty. And I be on my, and I don't understand, and I have this whole long, because I'm very long and dramatic at times when I'm trying to get my point across, and I'll just take a breather, and he'd be like, and I'll just look at him like, and what you guys say? Are you done? And I'm like, nigga, I said I was done. No, are you done? And I'll be like, yeah, I'm done. And then the attitude just goes back and forth. He can be real petty sometimes. Pray for me. But you haven't said that in a while, have you? Did you say that this week when we?
She says, please tune into Wayne Loves Barber on YouTube. Subscribe now, folks. I love Bobby.
We do love you, Bonnie. You have held it down for us. Like, you're still one. We got 3 followers on here, and you still on here. Yeah. She said, "Are you done or you finished yet?" Right. Don't give him no more. Yes, Auntie. Yes. A long time coming, right?
Yeah.
But no, he will do that. So don't. If Donnie. If he uses that line on me, are you done or you finished yet? I'm shipping his behind to Delaware. I'm not dealing with it. Because he'll say it all smart and ignorant. Are you done? And he's mean. You are mean. Yeah, but wait, I don't want to end the live if you're going to be mean to me. Is this a good talk?
I mean, it's all right. When I grow up, I want to be like, yo,
be better than us.
That's the whole purpose of why I'm doing this. I want people to be better than me. I like people being in relationships and they work out and all that. So,
right.
You know what I'm saying?
And we wish that,
Oh,
real talk, we did a lot of Steve Furtick. We listened to a lot of the Word. We started praying. And, like, we had guidance. Because let me tell you, my mother-in-law, she rebuked us she rebuked us in our own house. Like, where they do that at?
Mom Duke's coming in kind of like.
And that's a plus when the mother-in-law rides for you ladies.
Check, yeah.
That's my baby, but she was riding for me before I even got there. Yeah, so.
Yeah, that's favor from God. Because she ain't had to ride with you.
She didn't, but she's an angel.
That's why her name Angela.
She's my angel.
You know I know. You know I know.
So you started telling her what she don't want to hear. I said what I said. She don't back down. But anyway, we want to thank everyone for their support tonight and getting on our live. We're going to get more consistent. We didn't think we were going to have people, you know.
We weren't even supposed to be on here an hour and a half.
We weren't, but we definitely upload these videos to YouTube.
Mm-hmm. And then we're going to do other little things and stuff. Like we might post our little challenge thing on the YouTube thing. It might just be on there. So you might have to just go there to check it out.
Well, no, if they challenge us, then we do a challenge that they give us. So anyone on here that want to challenge us to a quarantine, date night, quarantine fun, send Wayne an idea that he can do for me. Send me an idea that I can do for him. Mm-hmm. And then we'll post it on live if it's...
On YouTube. On YouTube.
But they're not...
On YouTube.
Yes, sir. On YouTube.
I'm the head, you're the neck.
We'll try to move. Exactly.
You'll get it. I'm saying it, you'll get it after we get off of here. You'll understand why I said that.
I get exactly why you
Thank
said
you.
that. You used one of mine. Back door. So anyway, with that being said, girl, my mother-in-law is the best. God rest. Oh, she was the best. So I'm sorry. Listen to her. Is that Uncle Charlie paying in the background? That means that you gotta subscribe to get. Yo, she be on it. I literally caught it after you said it, but I was like,
she didn't catch it at first.
I didn't catch it until you said it the second time, but then I was like, nah, that can't. He don't usually be thinking ahead like that. But okay, no, not
nigga.
Okay, guys. So
like she been throwing me under the bus this whole show. Like nigga, whose side are you on?
Don't get upset. I don't want you to get more hiccups. God. I'm sorry, babe.
We're gonna have to screen this live.
It's already out here.
I'm just saying we might have to go back and edit and cut some stuff out.
I was mean to you? If I was mean, I don't want to.
No, you wasn't mean. You wasn't mean.
Do I owe you an apology?
No, you don't owe me an apology. However, we can talk after this.
I don't want to talk after this.
We gonna talk. So, guys, thank you for coming out. God bless you. Say it.
Good night. I don't want to go, babe.